guys, Kier here from 50 Shades of Mom. Welcome back to another What's for Dinner video. So today I'm really excited about showing you what we're having for dinner tonight because this is one of those meals that I kind of made off the cuff. So this sausage that's in here, this is actually the Hillshire Farms turkey sausage. And originally I was going to do like a pierogi casserole. I was just going to slice this up with pierogies in a casserole dish with butter and onions and melted cheddar cheese and do like a casserole like that. Well, you can't do that when you forget to buy pierogies. Just can't happen. So I didn't realize that till it was too late and I had to start cooking dinner. So I decided to make like my own jambalaya. So I used brown rice and I sauteed it in a little bit of butter and oil first, and then I used beef broth and water to start to cook it down and get it tender. And then while it was cooking, I added a can of red beans. I added like chili powder and cumin and a bunch of like those kind of New Orleans kind of flavors. I cut 2 corns on the cob that were like starting to go that we didn't grill, and I put that in there. And then I sauteed the sausage in butter and red onions, and when the rice and beans and corn was done, I folded in the sausage and the red onions. And I've been picking out of this pot before I even made a bowl because it is just so good for something that was thrown together. So I was really excited and I wanted to show you guys this because I've never really made like a jambalaya kind of thing before. So it's kind of neat that I just kind of threw it all together and came up with this. So I wanted to share. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Okay guys, so tonight for dinner, I just got done filming a cooking video. So I made homemade baked ziti and chicken parm. I was so inspired by making this dish last week, and then the guys completely devoured it and left me none. So I knew it was a house favorite, so I had to make it as a cooking video. So I will put a card up top if you guys want to see how I made this, and I'll make sure to link it in the description box below because that video has the breakdown of the exact ingredients and how to make it. But just coupled it with the Mrs. Schubert's rolls. I actually took a garlic clove and roasted it in some butter on the stove and then basted the top of these rolls in the oven before I put them in, and then one more coating when they came out. So they're so delicious. We're like fighting over them, and I'm gonna go sit and eat. So this is what we're having for dinner tonight. Hey guys, so tonight for dinner we are having that garlic and butter mushroom steak recipe that I got from Pinterest. So it was really simple. I mean, it was just pretty much sauteing fresh parsley and butter and garlic and mushrooms together in the cast iron skillet, and then you just sear the meat and then stick the skillet in the oven for a couple of minutes so it's super juicy. And then these are just the potato pancakes from Trader Joe's. These are just carrots that are from Aldi's that I just boiled, and then I did salt and butter and honey and brown sugar, and they're absolutely delicious. And then I like my potato pancakes with sour cream and applesauce. And then these are just the apple cinnamon squeezable organic pouches from Aldi as well. And I am so hungry. My mouth is actually watering while I am speaking. So I'm gonna go eat dinner, and this is what's for dinner tonight. Hey guys, so tonight we are having that Tequila-Lime chicken for dinner. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I've already picked a bunch of pieces off of the kids' plates. It's so good. I used the coconut cream from Trader Joe's and used some brown rice and made like a really yummy coconut rice. And then I just added some cilantro and extra lime. I used the chili lime from Trader Joe's in this, and really the whole point of the Tequila-Lime chicken was that you marinate it in lime juice and tequila and salt and olive oil. Really simple, but I let it marinate for hours. I even did some zest of the limes on top, and then you just seared it in the pan and baked it in the oven. So I did it in my cast iron skillet. It was so yummy. So definitely try this out. The description will be down below. So good. Hey guys, so I had to share with you guys what we were having for dinner tonight. So I'm actually going to go back on my Facebook page to see who suggested this to me, but this is called chicken lanzoni. I'll make sure to put the link in the description box below. The recipe I found on Pinterest, but this was so damn good that I didn't even get to fill my plate. This is not my plate. This is my husband's plate. I ate hours ago. I literally didn't even get to plate it because I shoveled it in my mouth as I was cooking it because it was so good. So you just kind of do like a spice rub with some olive oil on this chicken, and then you just saute it in a little bit of butter on the pan until it's cooked on both sides. And the spice rub was like a perfect mix, and then you use the spices on the bottom of the pan with garlic and oil and heavy cream, and then that's what makes the sauce for the noodles and that you pour over the chicken. I use like the Barilla cut spaghetti. Everybody devoured this. It is so good. Now it is midnight. He is on his way home from work, and I wanted him to have like a hot plate, and I wanted to be able to plate this for you guys so you could see it, because again, I never even got a chance to because it was so good. So if I've ever given you a recommendation that you have followed, please try this recipe because it is so delicious. Hey guys, so tonight we made those apple pie pork chops from my crock pot dump meals that I did with Leanne from Grady's mom. They are so delicious. I was a little weird at first about the pork chops being in the crock pot. I didn't really think about that when I was so excited about making them, but then when I put it in there, I realized that I'm usually one for more of like a crispier kind of pork chop, and that this was going to end up falling apart more like pulled pork, which it didn't. It did stay together like completely. All the pork chops did stay like whole, which I'm really glad that I got like the super thick ones because they really did stay together. They're absolutely delicious, but the best part is this apples that just stewed and cooked all day in the cinnamon and sugar and clove and allspice. Just really does taste like warm apple pie. And then I just cut up some red potatoes and I tossed them in olive oil and salt and pepper and garlic powder and some Parmesan cheese, and I roasted them in the oven. And then halfway through, I added in some zucchini with some red onions and mushrooms and cherry tomatoes. Same thing, olive oil, salt, pepper, some Parmesan cheese and garlic, and roasted it all in the oven. And it smells dynamite in here. So I'm gonna go sit and eat dinner with everyone, and this is what we're having for dinner tonight. Hey guys, so tonight I made a new recipe. This is the sausage and bacon carbonara. It was really easy to make, just a couple of ingredients. Once you understood the concept, it's kind of weird how to make the sauce that goes on this. It's like a very bacon and cream and butter based sauce. Probably not the healthiest thing, but definitely for a special treat, super yummy. The link will be in the description box, but super good. These are the croissant rolls. Because this was like super buttery, I did not make a garlic butter for these, so we'll just dunk our bread into the pasta, and then we're just having salad. I put honey mustard on some spinach and some romaine mix with cucumbers, tomatoes from the garden, croutons, and craisins. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Okay guys, so tonight for dinner we are having country style pork ribs. I rubbed them down with some rib Weber seasoning, and then Daryl threw them on the grill for me. And when they came in, we topped them with the TGI Fridays Jack Daniel's glaze. And then he grilled some corn on the cob for me. And then this is that creamy garlic Parmesan Orzo. So I just did a cooking video for this. It is so yummy and super delicious. I did make it a little darker than I wanted to when I was browning the Orzo, but nonetheless, I have learned, and it is super good. And the recipe link will be in the description box, but definitely try it out. It really is a change to our side dishes in the same old. So give it a shot, and that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Okay guys, so this is the very last clip in this What's for Dinner video. So tonight we kept it super light and simple, and we did breakfast for dinner. So I used one of those loaves of bread that I always tell you guys I get on the discount rack at Walmart, and I used leftover ham and bacon from this weekend's sandwich bar and scrambled up some eggs and cheese and made like a huge Hungry Man sandwich that we each just sliced. And then I made that with Trader Joe's hash browns. These things are so delicious. They're like $2, $4.25 for 15 minutes, and they crisp up so yummy. And then I just cut up a fresh pineapple. Absolutely love this kind of dinner. It's so light and easy. And that is it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys are new, I'd love for you to stick around. I do a what's for dinner video once a month, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.